Hey guys, Dre here. Welcome to another Fancy Made DIY tutorial, and this week I'm going to show you how you can very well revamp any bandanas you have at home and turn them into really cool jewelry pieces for this summer. So I want to start off by saying that I was on the website Free People and I found this Metal Fringe Bandana Necklace that they had made on there, which I think was valued at $48. And they also had these really cool bandana bracelets on their site. They were about $18. Really loved how they look. I posted a lot of those pictures over on my blog, fancymade.com. But of course, I didn't want to pay all that money, and I already had extra bandanas left over from music festivals and an old necklace that I wanted to do something with. So I figured that I would show you guys how you can make this super quick and easy tutorial. So in the first segment, I'm going to show you how to take a statement necklace that you have laying around in your house and turn it into this really gorgeous bandana necklace. What I love about the bandana necklace is that you can wear it in a few different ways, and it's also very helpful when you're at a music festival. For those of you that have gone to Coachella, usually one of the days at Coachella there is a sandstorm. So on my Coachella tips video that I put out last year, I highly recommended that if any music festival that you go to, always have a bandana with you, because you don't know how the air is going to be or if there's going to be a sandstorm or not. And it's usually helpful just to have one to cover up, you know, your nose and whatnot as you're walking through the festival, so you don't get all this sand and stuff all up in your face. So what I loved about this necklace is that you can wear it throughout the festival, and then the nighttime, if there's a sandstorm, if you need to, you can just take it off and readjust it to put it on your face. So I thought that was really cool and great. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you, one, how to turn the bandana into a really cool necklace. And in the second, I'm going to show you how to turn a bandana into a really cool bracelet that you can wear. I created two versions of this, a very simple one, as you can see, it's super easy, and another one where you can kind of add a few charms to make it a little bit more festive and whatnot. So these were really cheap, really easy. So let's go ahead and get started.
You need the following materials for this tutorial: some jewelry pliers, needle and thread, also a necklace of your choice that will fit well with the bandana, scissors, a bandana, and your trusted E6000 glue, and the glue is completely optional. So the first thing you want to go ahead and do is take your statement necklace, and you're going to be removing whatever jewelry chain is on there. You're not going to be needing this at all. So carefully taking your jewelry pliers, remove whatever chain from the necklace until you are left with the base. I highly recommend that you leave the loopholes where the jewelry chain hung from, because those are going to be useful when you're threading this onto your bandana. Now before we continue, make sure you take your bandana and you iron it nice and flat. And I folded it in half, so I created a triangle. Now taking my statement necklace piece, I'm going to set it on the corner piece. And this is doubled up, again it's folded. So I'm going to be taking my needle and thread. I opt to use some white thread for this, and using the hoops that were already on there, I'm going to just simply continue using them to be able to attach the string to the bandana like so. And I'm going to make sure that I do that with both of the hoops that were on the original necklace. And I'm going to clip off any excess yarn or string that I have on the back, and I'm going to be repeating the exact same thing on the opposite side as well. Again, threading the string through both of the hoops, and again tie a good amount of knots on the back to make sure it's on there nice and secure. This is what the final product should look like. But if you want to be super safe, you can take some of your trusted E6000 glue, dab a good amount of it on the inside of the necklace, push it down so it kind of binds it on there for extra security. But if you feel that your stitches will hold it in place, then you can opt to skip the whole gluing process altogether. And now to show you three different ways in which you can wear your bandana. The first way is to fold it a few times, enough so it covers your neck, and then just bring it around and tie a knot to the front. In the second one, you're going to bring it down even further closer to the necklace piece, and again you're going to be tying it around into the front. You can do a knot, or you can opt to just tie it in the back, and it looks like this. So there's a little bit less coverage on your neck part, a little bit looser. And in the final one, you kind of just leave it like a regular bandana, tied around your neck in the back, leave it pretty loose, and the necklace hangs down a little bit lower. Now for this tutorial, you need the following materials: a bandana of your choice, needle and thread, sewing pins, scissors, jewelry pliers, and you're going to be needing 2 small fold over jewelry ends, which you can find at any craft store, and any cute little charms of your choice that you want to place on your bracelet. Now to begin, I suggest that you iron your bandana as well. And taking the 2 end pieces, you're going to be tying a double knot. This is going to be the front of your bracelet. Then carefully tighten it on the back, and you're going to be taking a sewing pin and marking it where your wrist meets on both ends. And once you mark it, carefully put the sewing pin through both of them so you can have it stick together while you cut it. So I would cut off any excess fabric from that for the bandana, and you're going to be left with 2 pieces like this. So now taking our needle and thread, you can opt to use whatever color you want. You are going to be creating a small fold, and then you're going to be sewing over that. You're going to be doing this so none of the ends of your bandana come off, to create a nice sealed crease on there. So carefully taking your sewing needle, just kind of do a very small fast stitch down all the way to make sure that the fabric is on there nicely and secure, and you're going to be repeating this on the opposite side as well. So now that you have both of your opening ends sewn, you're going to be taking your second one, and before you cut off the extra string on there or your sewing string, you're going to be putting them together. So place one on top of another. I'm placing them in this order, that way the little pattern still matches on there and it looks like one unison piece. So carefully taking my sewing pin and needle, then I'm going to be sewing both of my pieces together. I'm going to start off sewing one of the from the inside all the way down, then I'm going to work my way up and go all the way back up just to do a double stitch. Make sure that it's on there nice and secure. And now I'm going to go up again, so doing it double, and once you reach the top, just go ahead and double knot it. Do a few good knots so it doesn't come undone. Cut off any extra string that's on there, and this is what your piece should look like as of right now. So if you want to leave it plain like so, just do the double knots and your bracelet is pretty much done. As you can see here, you would just put it through. But if you want something a little bit more bracelet-like, then this is where your nice charms come in handy, along with your folded ends, your jewelry folded ends, and you're going to be needing your jewelry pliers. So taking one of the end pieces, one of the little corners on there, what you're going to be doing is squishing the fabric nice and tight together, and you're going to be taking one of your folded end pieces and you're going to be placing it over. So just make sure that you get enough of the fabric in there, it's nice on there and secure. And taking your jewelry pliers, you're going to be squishing both ends together, and this is going to be sealing it like so. So this could be a little bit hard, but just do it nice and tight. And as you can see, the fabric is on there nice and secure, creates a nice seal. Take your scissors and cut off any little extra string or little tiny fabric, whatever may be on there. You want it to be nice and clean. And once you do that, as you can see, there is a nice little hoop on there. This little hoop is going to be essential when you are putting your charm pieces on there. So you want to repeat this on the opposite end as well. And simply taking your charms should have a jewelry hoop. Open up the jewelry hoop, thread it through. This is one of them, the second one. And if you want to add more than one charm on each end, feel free to do so. And then I'm simply going to double knot it once I have it on, and my second bracelet is completely done, so you can opt to do either look.
And that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As you could see, it was the easiest thing ever, and I'm sure you guys already have all of these materials laying around at home. I'm really excited to wear this necklace here just on an everyday. I think it's really cute. I really love how cool the dark blue complements with the silver and whatnot. So yes, as always, I'm gonna have all the materials listed down below, along with all of my social media links for any of you that want to follow me, my Snapchat and all that other good stuff. And like I've said before, I post a lot of behind the scenes footage on my Snapchat, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what's going to be coming up next before I post it on my Instagram and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a great week so far, and I'll be seeing you on Thursday with another DIY tutorial, just because I really want to put out a lot of fun stuff for you guys right now. And thank you so much for all the love you guys have shown me in some of my other past Coachella tutorials. I really appreciate all the constructive criticism, and I really appreciate those of you that are very nice about, if you don't like something, you guys aren't rude and you guys leave me really good comments even if you didn't like the tutorial. I just want to let you guys know, as someone who creates content, I really appreciate the positive feedback, because it's just kind of disappointing and it's a little bit hurtful when people just randomly go on your page and they leave super rude comments. I think there is a way in which you can voice your opinion but not be rude about it. So to those of you that have expressed really cool constructive criticism, just know that I really value your opinion, and I really appreciate you guys taking your time to do it in a really awesome and very respectful way. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. I'll see you guys in a few days.